you, babe. If it ain't love, why does it feel so good? Why does it feel so good?
It's that time again where I give you an update of SportArb. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is George Murevesi. What I'll be doing today, I'll be taking you into this system, and I will also show you a live deposit from the system, because I've just gained some commissions, and I will show you how to deposit your from the system. I've done another earlier video. If you check the playlist, you can see that I've done another video earlier on in which I showed you how you can deposit with Bitcoin into SportArb. But before we get into that final bit detail, if it's your first time, this is a brief overview of what SportArb is. SportArb is sports arbitrage. In short, that's SportArb, sports arbitrage investment pool, which was created by two guys, Andres Martin and Ronald Wald, who are both experienced traders. And based on their experience, they are saying daily they can at least, based on my experience, they can give returns of upwards of 2%. So depending on the plan that you get into, you will be paid accordingly. For example, let's go here. If you start with between $25 and $499, if they make 2.4% on that day, they give you 60% of that. So it would work like this. Let's say they make 2.4%, they will give you 60% of that, meaning that you get 1.44%. Let's say you have started with maybe $200 in Bitcoin. It means that you get that multiply by your 1.44%, 2.88. So on that given day, you would have earned $2.88 on your $200, which is 1.44% in just one single day. It's a bit slow compared with other hypes paying 3% and upwards, but I like it that way because it's showing some stability and it's showing that it is sustainable. Indeed, it is sustainable. As you can see, there is live chat here. I have chatted with these guys before. If you send them a message, they can answer you, or should you wish to request a call back on any query or anything that you want to ask, they can answer you. So it's promising. As you can see here, this guy has come back to me. This was just a trial. I just said hi. Already he's asking how he can help me. Live chat. I don't think they would invest in all these kind of things if they are here just for the short term. So based on that, I have decided to compound because I believe in the power of compounding, and I didn't go with the beginner. I just thought I would just start with a basic package, which is between 1,000 and 2.4. I started with 1 Bitcoin, and the idea for me, I am on that stage where, or at that stage where I want to increase my Bitcoin. So 70% of that basic every day, that's what I'm entitled to. But in the meantime, as I compound, if I exceed or just cross over this 2.4, I will then land into the 2.5, which means I will now be entitled to 75% daily. Another beauty of this system is that should you not wish to start with Bitcoin, there are various payment methods that you can use here. You can use Perfectmoney, you can use Payeer, you can use all these kind of things. Now, let us go into my back office so that you can see my results in 4 days. In 4 days, the first day they made 2.33%, because I'm on 70%, I'm entitled to 1.63% of that. Likewise, the next day they made 2.45% and I'm entitled to 70%, so got 1.71. Yesterday, which was Thursday, my third day, they had 2.16% in profits and my share was 1.51%, which is good again. Today, Friday, you would expect a slow day in the office, but they surprised me with their performance. Today they made 2.44%, and because I'm on 70%, I'm entitled to 1.708% of that cumulatively. And because of the power of the compounding that I'm doing over these 3 days, now my rate of return is 6.5%. It's accelerating my growth because now this bar here is showing me that I'm 50% towards reaching the advanced package. So it means I'm 50% towards just crossing over and going onto the other package where I will not be entitled to 70% but 75%. I intend to compound for a while and then review my strategy, but based on the portfolio that I have with other programs that I'm involved in, like EEC, some other faster and riskier programs like BitHedge and FlexiBit, I am happy that I've got a mixture of all sorts of things in my portfolio, and SportArb is really one program that I am betting on. Pardon the pun. I'm betting on this to really do well for me this year. So if you wish to get any other support from them, you can even request a call back here. Not only that, you select the time that you want them to call you. If you want them to call you at 12 noon, 2 p.m, whatever time that suits you, you can do that. Now, even when you want to sort of like have projections of what you'd be likely get in a given time, you can go to the calculator here and you insert the number of days that you want your investment to run, and you put in the compounding that you want to put, and then you calculate, and then you get the results here. But these plans, by the way, they come with maturity dates. The beginner one, which entitles you to 60%, just goes on for 30 days. So you should bear that in mind. Depending on your investment, you will know how many days your investment will mature. So when it matures, it pays you your principal and your interest, and then it reaches maturity. But what happens is that for some reason, if you want your money before the maturity date, suppose you just joined today and then 2 days later you want it all, they can give you your money, but there is a caveat to that. The caveat is that you will lose 25% of your money should you want it just before maturity. That is your principal. But having said that, your interest or your daily returns, you can demand that any time between Monday and Friday business hours. That's when they can process withdrawals. Now, let me quickly show you how you can deposit from your own account. I've just gained this amount here from some of the commissions that I got, so I'm not gonna withdraw it. I will just deposit this money, this Bitcoin, so that I gain from it, just to prop up my current running capital. So there are no fees for that, which is good. I will just compound it to 100%, and then I'll continue. And it should, let's see, it's not going through 0.0050. Yeah, that's the amount. Let me try again. Okay, minimum deposit. Let's continue. Let's try with live chat. Let's wait a bit from them to hear the live chat guy why this is not going through. Perhaps it's too small an amount, but I suppose it should be fine because the minimum deposit. Alright, he's saying here deposits, as you can see from the chart at the bottom here, deposits are almost instantly made, but if you don't see the deposit, refresh your account after 10 minutes. Okay, let me try to refresh and see what happens. Reinvestment minimum is 0.0. Alright, I see where the problem is. The minimum that you can reinvest is 0.0025, and what I have is 0.00175, so that is below the minimum reinvestment that I can make. So I'll just leave it as it is because there is no point in me withdrawing this little money. I'll just leave it as it is, and when I get a few more commissions, or when I do a few more things like maybe redeposit, I'll then combine it and put it together with the other balance, so that my compounding, so that the compound effect will benefit from that. So that's what it is. You can use Bitcoin, you can use euros, you can use the other cryptocurrency, which is Litecoin. You can gain some SportArb points from your promotion. Like for example here, if you advertise this business on these websites, Facebook, Blogspot, get my ads and a whole lot of these sites, you gain points. Or if you promote it on Facebook, and then you can use those points to sort of like ramp up your balance. So day 4, happy with the performance so far. Let's just see how much this is in monetary term, in the USD terms, how much I have been given by this system. 0.06, so $84. Not so bad. It's picking up. You can see as the days go, as the days as we proceed from next week and the following days, that it will start to pick up. It's slow, but above 1% daily, it is really good. That's how it is today, Friday the 10th of March 2017. George Mreve's 4th day with SportArb. Anything else that you want to ask, feel free to hit me up. Facebook, WhatsApp, or email, Skype. I will leave all my details in the video description down below. Thank you so much and happy investing.